Well, we're back. Pardon me. Looks like we're getting something here. You can hear that. This must be the horizontal edge. There's the... Yeah. We're starting to get something. You can hear that tone. The majority of that tone you hear, it shifts between two. I believe it shifts between two tones. There's a high tone and a low tone. And actually, on the, I don't know if you can see that or not, right there is the high tone. There's a little kind of a pair of green lines here that you can scooch around with the mouse. You go up here and you click, and that kind of centers them up. Actually, that tone is supposed to be higher up. I just kind of screwed around and got this working. I'm kind of pushing my luck here because this is I think I've got like 1 or 2 more faxes and that'll be it for the day. I went upstairs, got to fiddling with something, looked at my watch, and I still got a lot of noise, but it's better than it was. And I can actually use this laptop. I'm using the little USB input here, so we're getting. You can see the noise. Let's see, I don't know if you can see this. It's getting noisier. The picture's fading. Can't see that red. Yeah, I'm losing it here. Doggone it. Well, there is something there, so it does work. Takes a little bit of fiddling around. I don't know if you can see it up here, up higher. There's how much audio is input into the program. I'm running at about 10%. There's an awful lot of noise. This thing, like I said, this on the earlier video, this pardon me, this program is pretty buttony, but it's not terrible hard to figure out. There it's starting to come back. I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't know if that scrolls or... I thought there was a screen mode here that showed the whole screen. All the screen stuff for the fax stuff seems to be in here. Double picture. There was a thing there. Stop, scroll down. Is that it? 1 to 1? Oh, I just blasted it. Okay, that's okay. It'll start repainting itself here. There's some controls over here to scooch that, but I saw a control over here that was like synchro, and it'll synchronize this at the beginning. Actually, if I check it, it'll blast that picture again. And there's some other stuff here that sets the mode, and you can clear it in black and white and some other stuff. The majority of the noise you hear is the higher tone. I believe that's mostly the whites. It's the low tone that's the black part. I don't believe this is a grayscale fax. I don't think that's what I read there. I can't remember if I mentioned it. This is only a 4 kilowatt transmitter. I did see another transmitter in, oh, they said California. You can look at the NOAA website and find those. Actually, there's some PDF documents. There's kind of one big PDF document. There you can really hear that tone. I think that's... Yeah. Let me wipe this and... Nope, it's still painting it. You can see it's kind of drifting a little bit too. That might be the receiver's tone, sideband drifting a little bit. There's some pretty good, there's some, I want to say some wording there or something about analysis and forecast branch. Oh, this must be where it was made at. believe these controls over here counteract that drift. And somewhere up in here, yeah, right there, there was a reception button that's you can flip over if you get on the wrong side of the sideband. So if you get a kind of a black with white lettering, you can flip that over. Yeah, there's the end of the fax. What time is it? There should be another one coming here. I'm going to resynchronize this thing. You should see it start over. Hope that helps a little bit. Sorry, this is sort of... Well, it doesn't appear like it started over. We'll just clear it and start at the beginning. Maybe didn't hear the tone clearly. Ooh, that one's really clear. Any little blasts of noise and stuff are going to be... Let me see if I can shift this. Let's see, that's like 2 bars. I don't think that's what I want to fiddle with. There was another... I thought I saw another feature here that tinkered with that. There you can really see the data coming through. This one's incredibly clear. I'm going to leave this alone so you can see what's going on. Summary of New Orleans broadcasts, or radio face mail broadcast. So that's what they're calling it. I think I've got about 3 different names. I heard, I think I told you all this, but I'll tell you again. It's HF Fax and Weather Fax. And so there's another type of fax there. Wow, there's the NOAA symbol. I thought there was a jog button on here. Slant. That might be it there. Yeah, shift the picture. These over here with the little hash marks kind of adjust the tuning of the timing of the sound card, and that these greater than and less than arrows actually jog the picture. From what I understand. I'm just happy to get this. Yeah, today's the 15th. I'll go on. This must be the, yeah, this is 8:25 is the broadcast schedule, and then there's one at 8:45. That's high seas forecast. That's the last one of the day till, I believe, midnight. And there's a few of them midnight till about 3 o'clock, and there's a big gap. And then there's 6 o'clock till about 9 o'clock. Then there's a big gap. And there's noon, kind of on and off. It's a number of gaps there. Ironically, you can actually download this picture. If you look at the schedules and look at the links, you can actually see what was transmitted. So this is really superfluous if you're just trying to... It's just a fun project. It's just like a lot of things in life. It's not so much the getting to the goal as the chase. And this has been very interesting. I bet I could rub out that noise a little bit more. I've got a little audio mixer I thought about putting in here. That way it has some equalization. I could shave off the high end a little bit and knock out some of that upper level noise. But this seems to be doing a pretty good job. I don't know if you can hear it. If I shut up a minute, you can. There's kind of a rushing noise every so often. When you hear those rushes, then this gets kind of grainy. It's blasts of noise intruding onto the data. It's just painting right along. I think these take about 10 minutes. You can also save these pictures. Well, one thing I did find out about all this is if you're going to run this and get all the features to work that you're going to have work in the crippled, and there's a crippled mode of this, so if you download this and pay real money for it, you'll get some more features. But some of the features don't work right until you run, right-click on the program and run as administrator. Some of the directories and things don't get built properly. I'm interested to see what that other sound card I get works like. I wish I'd paid more attention to my clock. I would probably wasted a couple hours of time. Oh well, good things come to those who wait. You can actually see there's some tight text in there, but it's so noisy you can't read it. Here's the kind of the schedule here, but it's broke up in two halves. There's the carrier. Oh, here it says subtract 1.9 kilohertz. I can't remember if I mentioned this. You will need a shortwave radio. If you're going to try and receive this, you need one that has a BFO or a sideband switch on it. But most of them do the reasonably good ones. If you don't, you're kind of stuck. Yeah, we're getting a little noisier and noisier and noisier. And I notice this is drifting this way a little bit. If I shift that audio a tiny bit, you can see the audio carrier there a little bit. Right there, that little red line. Clear the screen here and we'll start over again. Let me shift that. See if I can shift that. Yeah. I've tapped that about 10 times. It's moved over here. Noise is killing me now. It's just a blast, eating it alive now. And here I've got the black bar scooted over a little bit. Oh, there we go. It's starting to clear up. Is that another schedule? What the? Can't read that, is it? Is that even in English? Maybe that's another language. That's why I don't know. I'm having trouble reading it. I suppose I could look it up on the internet here, see what I'm really seeing. Well, Oh, there it says something. Noah Gov. It's just that noisy. I think we're looking at the... I can't tell what we're looking at here. Actually, the one on the internet isn't that great looking. And it's at least readable, but... Weather charts. Something, Noah Gov, something station. Can't read it. These charts, something. Or is it high seas charts? Looks like these charts. Can't read it. Pretty sure I got the right picture here. Maybe these charts are available via email. That might be where. Send comments to... We might be getting to the end of this, is why I'm having... There should be a NOAA symbol right about here. There's something. Word help in the body. Some of it an email. There it is, help. Yeah, we're getting toward the end here. Charts are available, email. There should be some bigger lettering down here. National something. National Hurricane Center, that's what that is. Yeah, right. We're getting pretty close to the NOAA symbol. Please send comments, yeah. Where's that at? There, okay. The lettering doesn't look the same ratio as the picture they get on the website here, but that's okay. It's still pretty cool. Reduce the volume a little bit. I'm down to like 7% on the input here, just to see if it... Yeah, the noise just comes and goes. We're getting blasts of noise. I don't know if that helps any or... It's totally gone now. Actually, this thing's pretty amazing. It's diving down into that much noise and retrieving the signal. On the display here, on the spectrum display, it's just the waterfall display, it's pretty much unreadable. I need to adjust the slant a little bit, looks like. Give it a little tweak there. This drifting you can adjust with these little hack marks here. I like anything a little fiddling and some fine tuning probably is in order, but that's okay. It's, like I said, it's working. I did see one of the NOAA charts showed this up in, I thought in the Boston area. It must be up by the Great Lakes and stuff. I guess there would be, that's a big body of water too. NOAA would do weather up there. There's US something there. I'm surprised we haven't seen the NOAA sign. There's a street, South something 17th Street. Yeah, we ought to be just getting into the symbol. And I've got it in a mode now where the picture actually kind of walks up. There the noises. There it's really clearing up. I'll bet getting a whole one of these that's clear is really a challenge. I wonder how ships do this. I don't think I'd be too happy if I was out at sea and got some fuzzy fax telling me the weather was going to hell. But then again, they may have more dedicated equipment. I think we're getting to the end of the... yeah, we got to the end of the fax here. Now there's like I think there's about a 5-minute pause. And then they've got, I think, kind of that, what was it, high seas forecast, yeah. It's interesting, we never got the NOAA weather symbol. Their other piece of data here shows it. Well, I'm going to shut you off for now.